All right, today is May the 10th. Happy Mother's Day to sweetheart. And my two daughters, three daughters. I got three daughters that have kids. Michelle, Erica, and Lisa. All right, I figured this was appropriate on Mother's Day because Loraine Ritchey has filed a complaint with the Loraine Police Department and the Loraine City Law Department wanting to investigate Victoria Kempton, saying that Victoria said she said Victoria gave me information from an executive session that was repeated by Aaron Knapp on a podcast that they wanted to ban me. Okay, let's go here to my YouTube channel. Now let's get this video here. You see, I got this video here. Jane's video when she got kicked out of council meeting and was never charged. That's a good video. People should watch it. All right, let's see this leaving City Hall video. That's over here. Yeah, we have to take time finding this stuff here. I got a lot of information. Should be here somewhere. July 1st, 2024. Leaving City Hall. Okay, we go over here and type this in. Make sure the sound is up. Today is August 30th, 2024. I'm recording this from July the 1st, 2024. All right, these videos have been downloaded, I got them off my truck. I have cameras, ThinkWare 200. This is July the 1st, approximately 7:53 or 4. All right, now I'm going to move ahead a little bit where I'm leaving here and pick up here when Victoria Kempton calls me. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Okay, what was said after I left? Because I'm going to give you some advice you're not going to want. But you tell me what was said.
I went up there and I said, okay, so if I don't get the minutes, then that means I can guess what the minutes are just by watching the meeting on demand, and Joel's telling me to get out of there. The meeting's already adjourned.
Okay. So Tony is going to try to get you banned from council.
Who is?
Tony Demacchia.
Why?
Because you were aggressive towards council.
Oh, fuck that punk.
Okay.
What is aggressive towards council when the meeting is over?
I mean, again, because we have these vague rules that I guess we only fucking, tonight's council was a complete shit show. All right, this was after the meeting on July the 1st. There was no executive session meeting that night. All right.
Let's go to this next one. Where's this at? Let's search this. Here's the audio of Victoria Kempton, February the 26th, 2026. Okay, it's March the 8th, 10:59. I'm going to go through this whole audio tape again that I have. The last one cut out at the 10-minute and 3-second mark. I'm going to play this whole thing with no comment. And the city of Loraine is going to hear it now, all the way.
Answer for, but I'm telling you what I was told for me.
Who told you this? The law department? That you cannot talk to a citizen because they...
I'm asking you to not put me in a position to hurt myself. I mean, I'm telling you what was said. Do you think that they will deny it? You know that they would. You know that. But I also, I mean, I'm telling you...
This must be pretty serious downtown. I must have them by the balls, right?
I'm not denying that, okay? But that's, I mean, I was...
You know, Brianna and Maggie are illegal. They broke the law.
Okay, well, I will tell you this. They both basically cried in the law department to allow themselves to ask to be sworn in, and the law department won't let them.
Why?
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't have an answer for you.
Something's not right, Victoria. I'll tell you what.
I mean, I'm fine.
You and the new girls on council and Andy Durwell are going to have to start asking some questions here. This is all bullshit. I mean, that's all I've asked for them to get their sworn oath. I don't want to sue them.
Like I said, both of them have been up there, I mean, in tears, saying, let's just do this. It doesn't matter. You guys say that I don't. He says that we do. It's not going to hurt anything. And they were told no.
Well, was it Riley, Zaleski, or Levesque that told him no?
I can't give you that information.
All right. Anyhow, how have you been? I mean, I see... All right, I'm going to move this ahead a little bit. And let's see if we can pick up the right spot here. And he would accept that.
Well, that's why she's going after me.
All right. I've tried to keep you out of this the whole time. I've tried to keep other people out, but people don't want to listen to me. All we're asking for is public records. All we ask for is Let's back this up some more. Hang on.
I mean, you know, I don't have the friends in the police department, and I'm
off her page. It's a private. I told you I recorded you off my video.
No, I don't know that video.
I don't know anything about that.
Yes.
And that was a photo shot that Ray's on vacation, right?
Yeah. So,
Yeah, he usually goes to Puerto Rico now this time of year anyhow, I thought.
Yeah, I mean, I think that it's more of a family thing, and I don't think it's like a fun thing, but, you know, his dad is, you know, older, so,
yeah.
I mean, I don't know, so, no, I mean, you know, everybody's doing okay, you know, kids are okay, Rachel's...
How's Rebecca, how's Rachel, and...
For, you know, all the holidays.
Yeah, well, that's good.
The birthdays and all of that. But, so I got an email, or everybody got an email from Loraine Ritchey.
Yeah. Loraine Ritchey sticking her nose in it. Happy Mother's Day, Loraine Ritchey. you're sending emails to council. Let's hear what the email is about.
And she said that she had watched Aaron Knapp's video where he said that he had an audio of me compromising an executive session.
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, it was supposed to be from you.
That's supposed to be. Who says that? Why? Listen to me. Are these people going to go on swear an oath today? I've said this stuff?
That Aaron Knapp in a video said that there's an audio of me saying to you, they're out to get you. Oh,
no. That's the audio, the video I showed from the beginning when I was in my car, in my truck, talking to Victoria Kempton in her vehicle. She said Tony DeMacchia wanted to get me banned. Now this is what Loraine Ritchey's going by. So let's make the let's make this official here. Here's an email from Tony DeMacchia, dated July 1st at 8:51 p.m. I was talking to Victoria Kempton at 7:53 to 7:50 to 8 o'clock p.m. Here's Tony DeMacchia. This has been sent to the City Council Group, Mayor Jack Bradley, Ray Carrion, James McCann, the Chief, Joel Arredondo, Pat Riley. Public behavior this evening. This is from July 1st, 2024. Remember, it's 8:51. Do you have a watch on? I want you to time me how long it takes to read this. What transpired this evening was absolutely unacceptable. This evening, a member of the public, Garen Petty, entered the private area of council chambers, an area which is clearly posted for the public not to enter. And he, in an intimidating and threatening manner, yelled at our clerk, Brianna Doe. Not only did he trespass, but he engaged in threatening behavior to the one person that always has our backs when it comes to council's business and the city business as a whole. She should never have been escorted out or put in a position of having the feeling of fear of any one person, especially someone who is prohibited from being in that area. He was as far back as being behind where Mayor Bradley sits. And no one stepped up to tell him to get out or that his behavior was inappropriate and will not be tolerated. I am disgusted at the incident and lack of control and respect for our chamber. I want to publicly apologize to Bree for not stepping up and diffusing the situation in a timely manner. Moving forward, I am requesting that no member of the public be allowed back there in that area unless they have been invited and have city business. For instance, accepting a resolution. I also want action taken against Mr. Petty for his intimidation of Bree and for him trespassing in the private area. I realize that some of my colleagues will immediately forward this email to him, but I truly hope that those folks that will be including him in this email also realize that they are condoning his behavior and that he has disrespected our clerk and council chamber. Again, my apologies to Bree for the unfortunate situation, and I will do better next time. Well, Tony, this went to court, and I was exonerated of all this shit that you said. And I didn't pay any court costs either, $900 worth of court costs. But let's go over here and see if we can find this. Let's see here. July 2024. Let's find this meeting. Here's the July 1st meeting. This is the meeting on demand.
Test, test. I go ahead.
We'll scroll ahead here to the 2:03.13 minute mark. All right? I've shown this a dozen times. Remember, Tony said I was behind back where the mayor sits. We'll see if I was back there.
Jobs where I'm like a one-arm paper hanger. And I know people are busy and have other things they have to do. So how long do you think would be acceptable time frame? For what kind of meeting? I believe it was the June 10th meeting. Our committee meeting, our regular meetings take precedence over our committee meetings. Was it June 3rd? The first meeting of the month. June 3rd was already done and accepted by all of you. That was online? Yes. Okay, then that would have been the next meeting. That would have been a committee meeting, okay. And our regular meeting minutes take precedence over committees. So we work on them as we can. The 17th? The 17th you accepted tonight, and they'll be posted in the morning. Okay. But the draft is already up and available in your packet that you received on Friday. Okay. Great. Thank you for explaining that. Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Ms. Witkowski.
I was just going to say, I was going to make the motion to adjourn.
Thank you. Ms. Hanley.
Support.
Please vote.
Mr. Law, thank you. The motion carries with one dissenting vote.
The motion carries with one dissenting vote. That means the meeting is over. I'm not in there. Let's continue with this.
Mr. Damachia, you're such a...
Thank you. Have a good evening.
Damachia says I was back there behind where the mayor sits. And he also said nobody's allowed back there unless, at all. So Carissa Wytalk is trespassing. The reason I say this is because here is a police report from Lieutenant Jacob Morris. At 1839, which was 1839, whatever time that is anymore, this clock is wrong. 1838-50, Springowski makes a motion to adjourn. At 1838-59, 9 seconds later, Dahl announces that the motion carries, but that there was one dissenting vote from Councilman Damachia. 1838-00, Petty is observed opening the marked gate, city officials only beyond this point, and approaching Dahl. The meeting has been adjourned. Okay? Why is that, hold this please. Why is that important? Let's see if I can find this. By the way, I'm going through the testimony of Lieutenant Morris, which was by Mallory Santiago, the prosecutor who's prosecuting me again, in front of Judge Elwell. I want to find this point where Mr. I may not even find it here, but let's see. Let's see where he said this. Right here it says, this is what Lieutenant Morris says. Let's go back here to where he starts. See, he runs his mouth a lot. answers, all these A's answers is Lieutenant Morris talking to Mallory Santiago in front of Judge Elwell. All right, all this goes up here. He says, and approached Miss Dahl, or at least the area that Miss Dahl was sitting. He looks to have walked just behind where the Mayor Bradley and Safety Service Director sit, which is just, again, on the other side of Miss Dahl's desk. So he would essentially have been between the two desks. Do you see me there between the two desks, Loraine? Yes or no? No, I'm not between the two desks. And as he begins talking, it looks as though he's either pointing or holding a phone up. And unfortunately, the video cuts out there because the actual meeting itself at this time was over. And it looks as though that when it was, it's not necessarily meant to catch what happens. It's meant to capture the meetings. So the video cuts out. So he's actually saying that I was back there behind where the mayor sits. All right, let's go here and find this other thing here. This is back to the July 1st, 2024 meeting, because in a minute, I'm going to tell you, this is what the cops in Loraine sent me. They want me to talk about the July 24th, 24 meeting. Well, here it is, cops. This letter was sent to the mayor of Loraine by my attorney, Robert Gargis. Robert wanted to find out from Jack what he said about that night, and Jack wanted him to meet. Bob says, my problem with meeting directly with you is that I cannot act as an advocate and then potentially a witness in these matters. If I take your audio interview, I am then potentially a witness and could be disqualified from presenting Mr. Petty. I would send a private investigator to investigate. The response from Jack Bradley, this is September 13th, 2024. Bob, I do not recall hearing or seeing anything that resulted in Mr. Petty being charged. I will repeat that. Bob, I do not recall seeing or hearing anything that resulted in Mr. Petty being charged. My attention was not focused on Mr. Petty, though I do recall him walking behind me. That would be the extent of my statement. All right? The mayor's chair is right there. I walked behind him. No, the mayor turned his back to me. I didn't walk behind anybody. And to get back to that chair, I would have had to push past that chair. I'd have had to push the mayor away. All right? This is what's going on here. Now, I've already played this. This is the thing that I want to